northbound side as well. 94 is slow both ways through the stadium. It'll be a couple extra minutes there. And then we've got looks like there's a crash on 94 westbound off on the shoulder, though. We're seeing those delays going back to the Mitchell interchange. Time for the WTMJ 5-day forecast. Breezy tonight, light snow likely 1 to 3 inches with a low of 11. Tomorrow, breezy with a slight chance of snow showers at the lake, a high of 15. Saturday, mostly sunny skies, a high of 16. Starting to warm up on Sunday, mostly sunny, a high of 22. And Monday, mostly cloudy, a little bit milder, a high of 36. Right now in downtown Milwaukee, it is 13 degrees. I'm Wyatt Barmar-Pooley. Sighting Unlimited, WTMJ News Time is 6:07.
Your need-to-know cultural snapshot of Wisconsin and beyond. This is What's on Tap with Sandy Max. A deep dive into all things intriguing, riveting, and entertaining. And now your host for the evening, here's Sandy Max.
Welcome. How you doing? This is where you get to hear and experience culture and creativity in Wisconsin and beyond. And we're going to focus on experiences tonight for sure. We call it What's on Tap. I am Sandy Max. And on the show tonight, find out ways that are fun to explore and experience Milwaukee, whether you've lived here a lifetime or you're new to the city. I'll tell you what Milwaukee bucket list item I checked off yesterday. And halfway through dry January, I'm still going strong, and it hasn't been as challenging as I thought it would be. But now we've got the Packers in a playoff game. Well, I'm here for you. You may be surprised at some of the cool bars where you can socialize non-alcoholically. Our WTMJ News reporter Jessica Gatzo has a feature on that, and we'll end the show tonight with a rousing Irish-influenced song. But first, talking about experiences, today is a special day for lovers of culture and creativity like you. It is day one of Milwaukee Museum Days. Now through January 28th, that's 10 days that you can get deals and discounts, even freebies at over 30 different organizations. And it's not just Milwaukee. Also, Racine's Art Museum, and they also have the Worcester Fine Arts Museum. And if you've never been to the Linden Sculpture Garden in River Hills, it's a great outdoor experience that is probably even more special with the snow on the ground, but you can enjoy the arts in the outdoors, and that is free for the next 10 days at the Linden Sculpture Garden. But, you know, this is a great opportunity for all those times you've meant to go somewhere. This is your chance to go in. And if you go to visitmilwaukee.org, they have an interactive map, and it's even sorted by not just the locations, but it's even sorted by the discounts. Like, where can you get in for $5? Where can you get in for free? Where can you get in for $10? They make it easy for you to engage with the city and have these experiences. And I will tell you, you know, the Milwaukee Domes have been a hot topic. Whether you love them, whether they should still be around, how do we preserve them? Well, the domes are part of the Museum Days celebration. If you haven't been in 20 years or in this cold weather, I think the Arid Dome sounds like a wonderful escape. Just $5 to enjoy the Milwaukee Domes and reconnect with that part of Milwaukee history. And you talk about Milwaukee history, we have some very unique museums that you can enjoy. Well, the Milwaukee County Historical Society downtown, just the building itself is beautiful, but they have a great collection, and through these museum days, they have special archive tours, so don't miss out on that, because a lot of these museums also have these kinds of special events. You also talk about history. America's Black Holocaust Museum is a one-of-a-kind historical and memorial museum, and it tells some very important stories, and the museum itself also has a fascinating history. Founded by the only known survivor of a lynching, Dr. James Cameron, and the museum has had a journey where it closed temporarily in 2008, but it reopened in 2022, and that is an easy landmark to get to. You can also soak in the history at Jewish Museum Milwaukee on the east side, right on the lakefront, and they have a fascinating exhibition that opens up. It's going to be unveiled, I think, tomorrow. I think tonight's the preview, but it's all about... It's called The Book Smugglers, but it's about saving treasures from the Nazis. And you don't have to be Jewish to go to the Jewish Museum Milwaukee. You just have to have an interest in the culture and the history there. You can soak yourself into the history. You can obviously get into the arts, the Milwaukee Art Museum, also the Cedarburg Art Museum, the Charles Allis Art Museum. You can have A lot of fun, though, too. Betty Bryn Children's Museum and one of my favorites, the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame and Museum. And I talked to Phil Sklar over there. They're open every single day during museum days, even Sunday. And they have a fun Milwaukee-themed scavenger hunt to get in on. So you can browse 10,000 bobbleheads at the Bobblehead Museum, and that is right there on Walker's Point. At first, I think Pittsburgh there, right next to right tucked behind the Collectivo Coffee there. There's no reason to not step into a museum during museum days. Get in out of the cold, get a little culture, get some color and some creativity. Also, the Groman Museum, which I know Debbie Lazaga, our traffic anchor and also reporter, she is actually going to stop at Jewish Museum Milwaukee and do a feature. Might get to talk with her about that. But the Groman Museum is one of the most unique museums in Wisconsin. It is on the MSOE campus downtown. And if you ever walk by and you look straight up, on their roof, about 4 stories up, they have these massive, larger-than-life sculptures of people at work, whether it's a miner or a farmer. It's a fascinating museum with art all dedicated to working, whether it's paintings or sculptures. It's really fascinating. So don't miss out. Visit Milwaukee.org is the website to get in on Milwaukee Museum Days. And like I said, it goes even beyond Milwaukee into Cedarburg and Racine, but helping you make the most of your Wisconsin experience. And museums are fun. So are restaurants. You can sip and sample your way through the city. Meet the Chief Experience Officer of Milwaukee Food and City Tours to share the newest food-themed tour. That's next on What's on Tap on WTMJ.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is this weekend only at the Wisconsin State Fair Cream Puff Pavilion. Millions of inventory must be sold. Prices are slashed up to 60% off retail, so save thousands. Save big on new hot tubs, spas, and saunas. Plus, see the Michael Phelps Signature Swim Spas by Master Spas.
Hi, I'm Michael